worker. Ever consider settling in Gertrude as permanent? Have me the bar. Some tail what?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis. A specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this may...
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming...
Nowhere to look? For
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindisfjall, just before a once...
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish for...
Not necessarily. But even if it is so... I've no gold to offer in reward.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Oh no.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Watch it. Come and treat the Isle with me. It'll be easy.
And beware of bandits in the hills.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation. The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know...
Alright, let's get to...
Mind if... No.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah...
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See any?
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What do we do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn, or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods, a man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmen man, so he was from Pharaoh. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmen man, so he was from Pharaoh. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing clan hate. Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the Jinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the Jinn is to you. Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimmen. Arrows stuck in the side, the kind Pharaoh folk use. Men from Pharaoh attacked this ship.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein echte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein echte illivaid.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the...
Oh, no, not enough.
Stop. What?
Said you were gonna go on me.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so
But you already know...
That I know, but I...
You're right. How long has this been going on, Geralt? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws a...
So that's it.
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever.
Why would you want to...
To see what it's like without it. To see...
When did that...
You see? We're just... Come.
seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Interesting. Mystery of Mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Elemental Empires, by Giambattista. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful. Mage must have slept here right out of them. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his...
If he be...
Brav...
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not like...
Tame Jinn. Kaishta.
Taking you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit... Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have...
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change.
Feel anything? that anything...
I expected... I don't know what I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd... But it's not like that at all. Nothing...
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love...
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents.
Yen, what?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him.
I shall join you as quick...
See you, Yen.
your fortitude.
Foreigner, watch your step.
A newcomer.
You to sew these rags together for?
Hey, Schuster. Take it. Tin. So... Drink last night too?
What's up for?
Your stomach.
A little lunch?
No.
What about an itch? Because I've had love of plenty of it. And now this horrible. Is it true?
Yon quiver in your breeches as if Ragnarok were upon us. Cape for a tower. We should assemble all warriors and go for glory, I tell you.
And disappear like the others. Witcher! Hi! Hi, Witcher!
This here's a calf village.
Greetings, stranger.
What are you on? Up for a few...
Hear that noise? Means
With Brent.
don't need a king.
Show me what. Smithing. Pretty tiring job. Need a break, maybe? Relax a bit? Play a game or two of Gwent?
Paul and Gil. Walking.
What is it?
I got a job for you. There's no point. You see that node beyond the village? Weren't a thing there for centuries. Then all some heavy folk we not
What?
cause do it.
You.
Him.
Hey! Ah!
Greetings.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
Maybe we needed a spotter wheel. Maybe we needed a spotter wheel.
I no one except the challenge. Come on, don't be shy.
Greetings, strangers.
Wouldn't mind a look at your... Got a thirst for gambling myself. Cards.
Call that broken.
Well, specialty good.
See ya. And thanks for the service. Really warm and kind.
horses.
Get back to your hotel.
If me rather wants something for every man on the continent so bloodless.
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament.
Temeria? You sure?
What? By Novigrad. No, I come from Mar...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were...
But I assure you, I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the...
Then I expect to see...
Sheath the razor.
Hey,
Hey there! Come, take a gander.
Greetings.
Show me your wares. So long.
Think our young bull will set off on another adventure.
Who knows? Who knows?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
How can I be of...
Got some coin at...
You've come to the...
Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letter likes it.
What, did she say something about what you...
Letter? She don't say much of anything Letter's sick. Something's not right in her head. So, I thought if she saw the pearl, something would wake inside her. You know. We talked a lot about that.
Sorry.
As am I. Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
It's raining again. Oh! Why is your hair so bad, darling? Yes.
Leave me be.
Time to water the horses.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, Gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can... But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and
Think you got me shaking in my...
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up, bugger's been it.
Thank you, kind...
Looked like you got soused last night, too.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you I hope you have more to say.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack.
It's a difficult task. Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands. You cannot expect me to pity.
I pursued those leads. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage and out.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a...
Yes, I know my...
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee. Went back to
and into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat would...
The information appears of...
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the
Can you lift this?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast.
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn et Tened, Vandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly...
Fine.
This audience is over.
So, how do we lift him?
We must take him to... Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, there, Roach. Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little...
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one...
Don't look all that nice yourself.
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not...
No. Yennefer found more important...
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. She
Shame. That was...
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down... Ah.
It's either that, or Yen really hate... She's gotta have a good...
Huh. More than one, most likely. In any case...
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients, Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirping contraptions.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but...
Again. Damn it. God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them.
I shall explain everything.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor?
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bed.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you... Yes, I know, you'd lost your... Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you.
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now.
Fine.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the
All right, I'll talk to them.
Yes. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. No. If a... Yet it... Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after...
Can we talk? How... So long. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Can we talk? So long. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Look. Like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not good. Yes? What is...
I met with him.
Any crowned head?
A few.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North? Not much.
See you later, Vesemir. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted Witchering just never took off.
Hold this. No reaction to dimeridium.
Mounted Witchering just never took off.
Look. Like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Green and silver.
Ah, there you are. Aha. Getting warmer. Mounted Witchering just never took off. Hot. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work.
I can do that. Rather you not make them.
Yes, Uncle Vez. Thought so.
All done. Now, let's check your
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my...
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megas...
Please, Lambert... Enough.
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just any...
Consider it a token of our trust. Now...
Didn't you just say you
Stop twisting my...
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Hey there, Ida.
Geralt.
It matters not, Yennefer. I've grown accustomed to human decorum. Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elders.
I see.
Vafel Elaine, Kedmi...
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends.
Can you help us?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, in...
Thank you, Enza.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know if...
I don't doubt you know it. The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade.
Any idea what she was talking?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone had...
Wouldn't count on...
All...
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor. Despite my...
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida
You decided to prove she was completely justified to a... Finish...
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from...
For my welcome?
Actually more like my Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with
Don't sound too thrilled.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at...
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him? Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... This way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense. Show me what you got.
Nice shot. Hunting's almost a diversion with that game. You gotta get me one. Impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it.
There a storm before I...
Let me think. Yeah, fight.
Wind must have grabbed the sail. Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need. All right. Got us.
Doesn't...
No.
That's still not...
Gnawing? No. What?
On it. But...
All right, because...
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for...
Almost.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words?
Old Spear Tip still...
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over...
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip...
Wake him...
Hear that?
You know this valley's uninhabited.
What if it's not? You're probably right.
Finally, something reasonable.
Shit.
Not a...
Buddy.
Ready?
What? You're...
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mine wakes stuff like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been that, so soft and sweet just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Let's get it.
That's for Voltaire, you whore son. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You mean...
Wait,
a couple...
Was... Come on.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Trial mountain. Oh.
You...
Stay calm.
Which is it? King 3?
Enough! Out of...
I understood already.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We walk through.
We understand it.
Listen. Look.
Enjoying this little chat?
I'm talking. Fact. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rock.
Troll rock throw. Witches it. Only you. Witches it monster killed.
All right. We'll leave our swords here.
We want them no.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my...
Think you might have missed your calling.
Hmm?
If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Well...
No. Damn.
Must be if you noticed.
Geralt, who do you...
Let me think. Remember how the...
It's fine. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the...
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get
Yeah, useful sign, Mac.
Sense a good
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Tell me, you always been such a...
No, I was adorable.
We all went through...
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern. Give me the first thing you see when you get home.
Didn't know.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, All right. We've...
Need to get our swords, which are with no...
Sure thing.
Which is this?
Mm-hmm. Don't...
Right. Let's get...
After you.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently. his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are you?
Same old, same old.
That it? Fame's not all it's made out to be.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that cat. It's taking off! Hit the wings! Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost night once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time. but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion,
Not very
bound
graceful.
by fate.
Look at
An
the tracks.
enchanting tale.
We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Might want to look around some. Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she...
Mean you don't know? And that,
Court, put it...
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow.
You're a lame
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the...
I believe we made an agreement to seek to...
I said we... I don't know what you want to do with them. You haven't deigned to inform... Just as I thought. Which is why I...
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. I'll take Uma...
What then?
A bit of respect. You're not talking...
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvest...
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at...
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good. Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed...
So, got...
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower and he... Or, we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself.
Nothing I can do. Been out...
Do as you will.
Ooh.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside.
Mm-hmm. And what?
Sneaking upstairs to make...
Wow. You don't
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Shall we go? You can rejoin them after.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to...
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Yen, we don't have glasses.
I'd drink from an old boot to...
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Garrison?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the goals to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start...
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Don't stay up long.
Didn't listen.
They never...
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while.
Finish it in a minute.
Ooh.
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold.
Damn straight.
How about a round of cards?
Why not?
Yeah. Unless...
Maybe I'd finally come to...
Compare your... What's with him?
Don't worry.
Good game, Geralt.
Esco. He d-
So, what? Snared this peasant in her dance. Wanted me to trap her.
Great story.
Really?
Stay away.
All right.
Because you refuse to admit it.
Stop being a...
Gotta see.
Hello, vet man. Oh.
All right, guy.
Speak for yourself. Fine.
See? Damn. See everyone's up and at 'em?
Take it you had...
Yes.
So...
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method did...
Not entirely. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. So I induced it.
All right. I just don't get...
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And
Yes, don't like it one bit.
Right, so...
we can begin.
Wait.
Do it earlier? Because the Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of...
no.
And disinfect the...
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated. Simulations.
Meaning, you guessed.
Potions with...
Tools, too.
Good.
Hook.
Eskel,
Ready.
open the valves.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have...
So, everything's...
No.
Administer the next...
I had hoped.
Why'd you keep the tape?
Geralt, next...
OEC cave.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do...
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's... Eskel, I'm sorry.
Getting some rags.
Wiping vomit up?
No. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of the...
I trust Yen.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing?
Gentlemen, no offense.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. You witches were given mutagens.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the times?
No.
The winter she trained here. Then she asked me, as soon as we...
He's awake. Never familiar. Peniatad, Nevid, Savi, Kowal, Arriva, Engir.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. And help.
Where is Ciri?
The hunt.
Her blood. We can...
Isle of Mists.
Everywhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that...
Yvain. Arwen. Sam.
In Skellige. Follow it. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No.
The trial has violently
Toxic.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers?
Yennefer can tell you. Just...
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take... You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt...
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, but she won't. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. They'll expect to catch us by surprise.
We plan to fight them. We five.
Do we have a choice? Besides...
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know...
Or wield magic.
And you? What do you...
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment.
The boys and I'll consider how we should...
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies.
Any good-looking women?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Good luck, Wolf. And...
Come back quickly.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
Esco. Happen on any interesting...
Not lately. But about half a year back, I jumped out of the undergrowth so fast my medallion didn't have time to give me so much...
Get a nice summit lead?
Not one copper. Show the beast's head to the... What about you?
Besides the griffin, same old, same old. Neckers, ghoul. See ya. Can we talk?
What about?
You haven't changed.
That disappointment?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentle.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different'll do. See ya.
Yeah.
Geralt?
So?
Yes.
Mean to say
That I regret we didn't try that earlier.
think we would have argued.
Quite the opposite. But the other moments like this.
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my...
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's major...
Still can't get...
What?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your...
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that?
It's as you said. I've changed my...
We started talking about the past.
But didn't finish.
When the hunt had you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a strip... Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward. What?
The sake...
Drop.
We were... fought... One...
He told you about Ciri.
Shared aims... I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did. And if any... Besides...
Why didn't you look for me?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find...
You had mages to help.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you. And there were your witcher...
Thanks, Yen.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Well, my dad's off fighting. Watch it.
Swords on his back. Dirty. What'll they think of next?
Yeah. Yep.
Greetings. Saw your notice.
Huh. And they said, where you hang a nut?
Any idea what kind?
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wenches clean the nets. We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would.
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast?
Oh, they have. Right close. Knew from the start no ordinary man could handle the beast. Only 4 came back. The rest... You want to bargain?
But...
Aha! But...
We pre-agreed.
Hey... Have it. Not your first, that's clear enough.
The 4 survivor.
Aim to talk to...
His new captive
Graves there
she's
than
from
men.
Nilfgaard, you know.
Oh, ask this Witcher. He'll tell you monsters don't set traps.
What's the issue?
Ye or anyone ever heard of a beast setting a wagon in the road, then waiting in ambush? They're too...
Dumb or no, they tore a few of our lads to shreds.
Really thought you could take on this monster?
We had to try. If... Think Larvik's some kind of getaway for mutants? Witcher's stopping in every...
Willing to talk about it?
Ask away.
Word is, you were ambushed.
Short way from here, along the road to Lofoten.
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh! Blood...
Remember what the month...
It were dark.
'Cause I did! It was huge. Its maw all blood-smeared.
Ever consider settling in Caer Trolldem?
Something really did tear him to pieces. Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Looks like blood, but... Red clay. Necker warriors use this clay to mark their position in the pack. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps, at least. tracks lead into the woods. Found a good place for their nest. The main nest. Guess I got company.
So will you help then?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead.
No, I'll be all right.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, what...
Thanks. So long.
Hjalmar and Krait's gone to Unvik in threefold company. Play against the giant. No, that's rubbish. This day on, my home is your home.
Greetings.
Show me your wares. So long.
And beware of bandits in the hills. His new...
Yeah.
What are you peddling? Farewell.
There's truth to that, lad. Nice, Jack.
What brings it?
Wouldn't. Farewell.
Go back, Winston.
What can I do for you, traveler?
Can you trim my hair? Way it is now. So long.
Where the bandits that lurk in the highlands.
Hey, stranger. Looking for...
What kind of entertainment?
What? Don't know where you're from.
Show me what you... What would you say to a little game of...
What's that supposed to be? What's that? Gotta come back tomorrow.
Oh, rare indeed. Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honourable Clan Brockfar.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but
one thing.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light.
Knives are good for picking your teeth,
Jarl must have dreamt another vision.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres.
Oncrate's daughter. Aye.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where?
Dunno.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right.
Forgive me.
Where? Great.
Remember when that storm caught us in Old Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Sarah.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to.
Know where she might have gone.
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about it.
Who are Bergthorpe?
Years ago.
Take.
Bless you. And my blessings to Ceres when you see her.
Doubt he's here for the fish.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something?
Thank.
Crack.
Take. Greetings.
Oh, good luck searching.
Hey! Oh! Hey!
Damn, you're ugly.
Fucking you, Dad!
We?
Ah, but if not...
And if not for me...
For the love of Freya.
No, just...
Must be Dad.
think for a minute.
Ah, right. Should have said so at the... She asked about our...
Thank... Ceres. Ceres.
What? Oh, my hand.
Got hit.
Geralt?
Came to look for you. Taking...
This...
You're not... You... What? Sure.
It's...
Occur...
Long...
Guess...
They...
Got a feeling this trip didn't...
Some... I thought...
The...
Long... I believe...
Dead...
Don't... If you... I think...
So...
I think...
Not a...
What's...
Aki...
Hang... Read?
No... What is this about?
So? Did you find us?
I found it.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But Well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Krog met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
I could marry the continental man. Where's Yennefer?
Don't know.
I just...
What do you...
Nothing. Look.
The gods won't be pleased.
Yeah. What?
The god...
More likely this is somehow related.
I told Geralt of...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the
I didn't want to.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends. What would... Need... It's a...
We need...
No, the god fear...
Well, what do I... That ought to be enough. I'm off. Must be the place. Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Ah, damn the dogs. You don't look like one to haggle.
So long.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalric.
What? Why do you do it?
Such...
When did the gods speak to you?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I laid up.
You always asleep?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to...
My old home. They command me.
What did...
They... of Pope.
The...
One.
The god...
In my... last...
Can we...
Well?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature. Very rare and very dangerous. It feeds on their pain for years. When it...
Great. What?
Witcher... It's not... Can't...
And it...
You've... The...
What?
Me...
Yes.
Eggs... Oodle...
You...
No. The more...
And the boat?
Don't...
If we've...
What?
Nothing? Take...
What?
So...
Yeah. Haunted. No re...
That's the ground.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Ciri. No. Damn it. Looking to discover... Good. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt! Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan.
Can I get any detail?
You've got to wait for me. Said yourself.
Hope you know what you're...
So... All right.
It's over.
Oh?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed...
Free?
Let's get...
What's happening?
That's...
What?
You're disoriented.
I feel as if...
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. Give it a few days.
Thank you.
I'll go with him.
Good.
I'll
Don't... thought... to you.